Around Los Angeles, with more high winds forecast into tomorrow, almost 180,000 people have been ordered to leave their homes so far. And this is what the flames are leaving behind. Entire neighbourhoods completely destroyed, everything gone. Only the charred remains of trees have been left standing. The first fire to erupt was on Tuesday in the Pacific Palisades neighbourhood. It spread rapidly. Look at how fast it moved in just 5 hours. It now covers more than 17,000 acres of land. That blaze alone is now one of the most destructive natural disasters in the history of LA. There are still 5 fires alight around the city. 2 of them, the Palisades and Hearst fires, are still 0% contained. They're out of control. You can see from this time-lapse of the Palisades fire just how quickly it spread, fanned by hurricane-force winds. And this is another neighbourhood, Altadena. This satellite imagery shows the homes and buildings, street after street, completely engulfed. 5 people are known to have died, but the LA sheriff says that number will rise. Well, let's go straight to our correspondent, Emma Vardy, who is in LA. Emma.
Well, fire crews are now into their 3rd day of fighting fires on many fronts, and authorities are beginning to look into what started them. Arson investigators, we're told, are now part of this, but authorities haven't drawn any firm conclusions just yet. Today, the fire's growth has been slowed down, but still, many parts of this city will never look the same again.
Still they burn. The most catastrophic fires Los Angeles has ever seen. Overnight, the Hollywood Hills resembling a disaster movie, a huge crescent of flame engulfing an iconic community of California. More than 130,000 people have been told to evacuate their homes. Here, just one of many properties engulfed, turned to a shell. At least 5 major fires have been burning across Los Angeles County. The scale and spread has stretched firefighting crews. On the ground and in the air. 16,000 acres and counting consumed by the inferno. One street filmed by a local resident moments before he left.
I thought maybe I would be able to get some extra stuff that we didn't take and come to see that the whole street is just gone. It's like a war zone. And we had so many memories in here that cannot be replaced. I had these great old pictures of my grandfather from World War II, both grandfathers, and I was going to get them framed, and now they're gone and they're lost. And I had so many things that are just lost forever. It just, I know we're safe, but I don't understand.
The scale of this disaster is clear to see. This is Pacific Palisades, block after block, a blanket of destruction. More than 1,000 buildings burned in this community alone. Emergency services unable to save them.
We had everything, like the sentimental things. Like, my mom passed away. I had only a few things of hers left. My wedding dress, our wedding album. We left everything. Our albums, we have just whatever we're wearing. We're wearing the same thing for the last 2 days.
Copy that.
Fueled by hurricane-force winds, these fires have struck at a vulnerable time. LA hasn't seen any significant rainfall for months. Abandoned neighborhoods are now falling prey to crime.
In the midst of the emergency, we've all seen individuals who are targeting vulnerable communities by burglarizing and looting homes. This is simply unacceptable.
As dawn came in the Palisades, it revealed the grim reality of what the fire has left behind.
There are miles and miles of streets like this, an utter shock at the devastation here. Communities just vanished, now ghost towns, and once dream homes turned to dust.
No one is immune. Mansions now ash. The homes of Jennifer Aniston, Adam Sandler and Paris Hilton among those evacuated. And this was filmed by the wife of Take That star Mark Owen as they escaped through the flames.
It has not been done since he was last in office. All Americans will be able to register and receive payment reduction vouchers this week.
Some are returning to the ruins to see what remains. A scene that will be repeated in this ravaged city over the coming days. Emma Vardy, BBC News, Los Angeles.
President Biden has just described the LA fires as the most devastating in California's history. Have a look at these before and after images of the destruction that the flames have left behind. This was someone's home in Altadena, and this is what it looks like now. North of there, the Pasadena Jewish Temple and Center has been completely gutted. And this business in the Pacific Palisades, where the largest fire is still burning, was not spared either. Our correspondent John Sudworth has been to the Palisades and spoken to some of those people who have been affected.
Late into the night, we watch one of America's wealthiest neighborhoods burn. The flames so intense, the fire crews are powerless to stop them. So if I very quickly take my mask off, the air is absolutely thick with smoke. The fire crews here tell us they have a shortage of water, and in many instances they're having to stand and watch these properties burn. It is a losing battle. They're using what little they have sparingly, trying to contain the spread. Defying the evacuation orders, some residents are defending their own homes. With all the surrounding properties burning, I helped Tony and his neighbours scooping water out of the swimming pool and dousing the flames at their boundary.
Since 1993, I've seen a couple of fires, but nothing like this. I wouldn't see this in my nightmare.
I never thought it would come through here.
David was hoping his home might have survived, but the whole